Hi there. Today's blog post is called Cyberspace Not a Perfect Place. And the categories include Alberta, Canada, Alex Christoforou, Andrei Martinov, Bitcoin ETF, Dr. Mark Faber, Julius Evola, Lawfare, Max Blumenthal, Russian history, Spanish language, Stick, Sex, and Hammer 666, tariffs, Thought Crime, Tim Price, and Uncategorized. And once again, cyberspace is not a perfect place. My website here is jameslaguerre.com. Thanks for watching. Selling covered calls on MSTR, Bitcoin University, and I work on my Spanish language a little bit every day. Me has convencido. You've convinced me desde un punto de vista moral, from a moral point of view. Uh, Trade wars, when the value of your investments go down in your margin account and it's bad for you. The rich are panicking. Luxury real estate market is imploding fast. Loans against your assets. Stock portfolio. Rico E. Repricing gold. Buying Bitcoin. The U.S. power play to counter China. The Bitcoin policy hour clips. Bitcoin magazine. Alberta. That's Canada. To strike massive deal with Trump. Delegation headed to Washington. Alberta to become the 51st state. Possibly. AI, artificial intelligence, ruined my life. The world is heading towards war, and gold is responding. Bonds to fund schools, bankrupt cities. Your house is stealing your money. Real estate tax assessments for school districts. Trump says Powell has to go. Modern monetary theory, economics. A silver dynamic, financial turmoil explained. $4,000 gold, we're not there yet. 3,300 per ounce. We're just getting started. Wrong think and thought crime. Max Blumenthal. Ice and freedom. Max Blumenthal, American journalist, author, blogger, filmmaker. Leninism and Bolshevism. Apostolic Majesty. History of Russia. Trade wars are a slow process. America's big move. How tariffs and treasuries are changing everything. The Bitcoin layer. Foreign actors have been using our own system against us. The security zone needs to be paid for. Access to our protection security zone is something that other countries will have to pay for. How implied volatility works, with options and examples. The term volatility refers to a metric that captures the market's view of the likelihood of future changes in a given security's price. Investors can use implied volatility to project future moves and supply and demand, and often employ it to price options contracts. Investopedia.com. Deportations and free speech in the U.S. Zionism in crisis. Ukraine. Root causes explained. Conversations among the ruins. The ultimate reset? Bitcoin to erase U.S. debt in 2026. The Lebanese liquidity crisis, an ongoing financial crisis affecting Lebanon that became fully apparent in August of 2019 and was further exacerbated by the COVID-19 panic in Lebanon, which began in February 2020, the 2020 Beirut port explosion, and the Russian invasion of Ukraine. The country experienced liquidity shortages in the years prior to 2019, but the full extent of the fragility of the economy was concealed through financial engineering by the governor of the central bank. Lebanon's liquidity crisis. Who's the shark and who's the bait in this relationship? I guess it's your blood in the water. Gold price blows through 3,300 as serious people are beginning to panic. Arcadia Economics. Wordnik.com. Esoteric. Adjective. Intended for or understood by only a small group, especially one with specialized knowledge or interests. Synonym. Mysterious. News is to the mind what sugar is to the body. Going cold turkey for a while will bring about amazing benefits. Tim Price. Rules for Understanding and Investing Through a New Bretton Woods Moment on Palisades Gold Radio. Andrei Martyanov. Author. China and Russia's plan to strike back at Trump. Dialogue Works. A Buddhist monk reviews Julius Evola's The Doctrine of Awakening, Part 1 of 2. Traditionalist, Tolkienist. Seed Oil Communism, the podcast of the Lotus Eaters. Julius Evola, Life and Works, Academic Agent. Julius Evola Notes on the Third Reich. If you want to understand how a society operates, look towards what is considered invisible, but in plain sight, while removing the learned blindness and see. Thanks for reading Cyberspace, Not a Perfect Place. My word salad for today. And word salads are an important part of our collective thought process and therefore included in our mission statement. Break out of the box and exit the matrix. And you can follow me on Twitter. But until next time, peace, happiness, and well-being. Goodbye.